Hey, what is going on, everyone? The ZooFit back again, and I am going to be reacting to The Last of Us State of Play from Sony. The Last of Us Part 2, that is. So it's going to be my live reaction to whatever they're going to be showing us. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be, I assume, more gameplay, more explanation of the story. So I'm very excited to check it out, and I'm going to let you all experience it right along with me as I go through this. So here we go.
I know you wish things were different. I wish things were different. Ellie! But they ain't.
Okay, so I believe this is footage that we've seen from a previous gameplay trailer.
Stop.
This trailer was very brutal. It was crazy. Ellie's going on like a rampage, a revenge rampage, it feels like.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
To do this smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get to get away with this?
How'd you find us?
You can't stop this.
I want what you want. But not at any cost.
Dude, this is just a totally different Ellie. It's crazy.
I really hope you make it.
And everyone, please recognize that this is not perfect quality on the video because I'm recording as it's live, so it's going to be a little less
I have to finish it.
less quality than the original video and the original gameplay, of course.
There's a cost.
We could have killed you. Maybe you should have.
Dude, this Ellie is gonna be crazy, guys. This Ellie, she's gonna be insane.
I'm Neil Druckmann, Vice President of Naughty Dog and the Director of The Last of Us Part 2. We're just a few weeks away from launch on June 19th, when the game will finally be in your hands. The wait has been long, and we're extremely grateful for your patience, especially now in the midst of these unprecedented and challenging times. We hope you're all taking care of yourselves and that you, your friends, and your loved ones are doing well. Because of these extraordinary circumstances, we can't be together in this final stretch and share the experience like we usually would. So today we're trying something different. Something we've never done before.
I'm so excited for this game, guys. I know there's been a lot
Over
of
the
leaks,
next 20 minutes or so, we're going to
things
give
like
you
that,
an
but
in-depth look into what awaits you in The Last of Us Part 2,
I'm very excited. Very, very
including
excited.
new details about the gameplay experience and story. And to cap it all off, we'll be showing a never-before-seen, lengthy gameplay sequence. You'll definitely want to stick around for that.
Awesome, awesome. I tried to keep my camera small up here so I'm not taking up too much of the room, but I wanted you guys to be able to see my reactions. All right, I'll be quiet.
I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. They were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her.
The Last of Us Part 2 picks up Ellie and Joel's story several years after the events of the first game. Ellie and Joel have settled in Jackson, Wyoming, amongst a thriving community of survivors. With the threats of the world kept outside the town's walls, Jackson has been able to find relative peace and even stability. Ellie is now 19, lives on her own, and has been able to forge lasting relationships within the community.
Scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate our kiss from last night?
However, this peace is short-lived.
Things never stay the same.
Jackson and Ellie suffer a violent and traumatizing event. Ellie sets off back into the treacherous outside world in search of retribution and justice. Her journey will take her to new parts of the country previously unexplored in The Last of Us. the story spans multiple seasons and climates, from the snow-capped mountains of Jackson
It's one of
to
the
the less
best
specific
parts about the
Northwest.
game is how it changes seasons. It's so
Each
cool.
introduces a wide range of exterior and interior environments for you to navigate and explore, rendered in meticulous detail and unprecedented scale with the latest iteration of the Naughty Dog engine.
Yes,
Our
sir.
goal was to make these
Beautiful.
environments not only beautiful, but feel as grounded and authentic to the cities they're based on as possible.
I just love the
Much
detail
of
they
the
put into
story
these
unfolds
games.
in what remains of Seattle, a massive former quarantine zone. Its locales are incredibly diverse, spanning a dense city center with a skyline of towering high-rises to the beautiful suburbs and stormy waterfronts that surround it. The city exhibits drastic shifts in architecture, elevation, and weather. And with Part 2, we've introduced new traversal mechanics that afford greater exploration and ways to navigate threats. Ellie is not only able to climb and jump over gaps, but she can use ropes to scale vertical terrain or swing over obstacles, allowing you to discover new areas, resources, and side narratives.
Got a little Tomb Raider in here.
These more open environments also create new strategic considerations in combat, whether it's to get the jump on enemies or bypass them entirely.
Well, shoot, I like having options, like whenever you're playing. I like having
The Last
different
of Us
options
Part
and
2
ways to
features
approach
some of the
things.
largest environments we've ever created. Horseback riding will allow Ellie to quickly cover some of these expansive terrains. Some streets are so flooded that a boat is required to navigate them. However, the world of The Last of Us is as lush and inviting as it is deadly.
Like I said, everyone, the gameplay doesn't
As
look as
Ellie
beautiful.
uncovers the path to finding those
this
who have
gameplay,
wronged her, she must
just 'cause
face the many threats of this unknown city.
It just won't look as good as the original, obviously, since it's a
In the
recording.
wake of the pandemic and the fall of the quarantine zone, Seattle has become a war zone, where two warring factions find themselves in an ongoing conflict for territory and resources. One of these groups is the Washington Liberation Front, otherwise known as the WLF. The WLF are a militia group that began as resistance to the military occupation of Seattle and eventually wrestled control of the city from them. They are highly trained, organized, and well-equipped with weapons they stole from the army. They occupy much of the city, imprisoning or killing trespassers on sight.
Hey, we got another trespasser. A girl. Did you see her?
I'm just very excited to play as this vengeful
On the other
Ellie.
side of this bloody conflict is a group of religious zealots called the Seraphites, or Scars, defined by the self-inflicted deep cuts that they bear across their faces. Like the WLF, they're deeply tribalistic and territorial. They're known for being stealthy, using overgrowth as cover, and they use more silent weapons like bows and arrows.
Clip
Hey.
her wings.
Oh my god, what are they
But
doing?
beyond this conflict among survivors, the threat that originally brought the world to its knees is very much present. Every human is in danger of falling victim to the infected.
Those guys are no joke. I hate fighting those things, man.
They are
Hate
the recently
fighting those.
infected runners who are more numerous and aggressive in this game. The blind but extremely deadly clickers, and the stalkers who sneak and hide until they're ready to attack, surprising their victims with extreme agility and brutal violence.
So those are going to be very
The
frustrating.
Last of Us
I
Part
can already
2
tell.
introduces new stages of infected, such as the Shamblers. Large, heavily armored enemies that are covered in pustule. Upon getting close to you, they expel a corrosive spore cloud that burns its victims. But our most
Disgusting.
terrifying and lethal new forms of infected will have to wait until you play the game for yourselves.
There's going to be some real crazy things. I can tell. Those sneaky
Overcoming
ones, though,
these
are going to be
threats
annoying.
will require careful consideration of how you approach every combat encounter and how you leverage Ellie's unique skills, equipment, and the environment to your advantage.
Aw, doggy. Not a friendly one. I can tell
The
that.
WLF patrol the streets of Seattle with guard dogs, which are capable of detecting and following you, even while in cover.
Come on, naughty
They can
dogs.
pick up your scent and alert their handlers to your presence.
Y'all can't make us kill
Listen mode
dogs in
will
this
reveal
game.
your scent trail, so keep moving and cause distractions to avoid detection.
You can't make us kill
25
these
years after the
precious
pandemic
dogs.
began, the world is completely overgrown. Use tall grass to hide from enemies and go prone to stay out of sight.
Oh,
However,
let's go.
this form of analog stealth means you're never fully hidden. If enemies get close enough, they can discover you, even in grass.
That's a nice. I like
When
that.
Ellie is
That's a nice new
overwhelmed,
feature.
running away is a viable option. You can also break glass or crawl through tight spaces to find new paths or areas to evade or take on your enemies.
I like it.
In
I
any
like
given
it.
combat situation, you can flee an encounter and re-establish stealth to regain the advantage.
I like it.
If
Giving
you
us more
absolutely
elements.
have to fight your way out, there are a variety of tools at your disposal. Ellie's more agile than most of her enemies.
Guys,
She can sprint and quickly dodge incoming attacks.
one of the really
Learning
cool things
how
I've
opponents
noticed.
attack with different weapons and mastering the timing of your dodges will prevent you from taking damage and create opportunities to counterattack.
The animations in this
You can
game
use
look
throwable items
amazing.
or well-placed shots to stun enemies before dealing a killing blow.
Look at that.
Or using them as a shield to protect yourself or buy some time to figure out your next move.
The animations in this game look incredible.
Ellie isn't always alone on her journey. Allies will take part in helping you navigate the environments, spot enemies, and meaningfully help you in combat encounters.
Oh, finally, let's go. Dude, it's so crazy. I'm telling you, the animations in this game are just insane. Like, they flow so smoothly. Like, everything just goes from one thing to another really smooth.
Between the human survivors and the roaming infected, there will be times where multiple threats are present, creating new strategic considerations and opportunities.
And a lot of deaths from me.
You can choose whether to attack these opponents separately and directly, or find ways to pit them against each other.
I think that'd be the most fun.
Flee as they fight, or wait until their numbers have thinned out and engage with whomever's left.
Dude, that is chaos. That is pure chaos.
Our goal is to create unparalleled tension, coupled with deep systems that give you greater control and influence over your journey. As you play, you'll be able to invest in a broad collection of crafting items, weapon, and player upgrades through training manuals scattered throughout the environment and scavenging for ingredients. These skills and upgrade manuals cater to a variety of playstyles, and the choices you make will create your own distinct experience.
I like that, so you can sort of have your own.
We also wanted to
unique
extend
playstyle,
that
you know, if
agency
you
and
wanna be stealthy.
personalization to your weapons through our new workbench system. Scavenge for parts to modify and improve your weapon's performance and attributes, all of which are visualized and become part of your character.
That's really cool. I like it. Just the detail they put into everything is really, I don't know, it's something to be happy about. I don't know. Just the little
Survival
details in
will
this
also
game.
require using the parts and ingredients that you'll find in the environment, which can be crafted into a wide range of defensive and offensive items, like proximity mines, explosive arrows, pistol suppressors, and more.
They're really not going to tell us if we're going to have to shoot these poor animals. I don't want to shoot that. I don't want to shoot a German Shepherd. That's so sad. So sad. Call of Duty's already made me have to do that way too many times. Not the
All
Last
of these
Us 2.
gameplay systems are meant to immerse you in the world and make you feel in lockstep with Ellie's emotional journey. As we've said before, this is Naughty Dog's largest, most ambitious game. It may seem like we covered a lot, but we've only scratched the surface of what it's like to play The Last of Us Part 2.
Yikes, man. I don't need to see that.
We can't wait for you to experience it all for yourself on June 19th.
I want to see people cutting people's stomachs.
Until then, here's an extended sequence of never-before-seen gameplay.
All right, here we go,
Enjoy.
ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. We get some gameplay. I'll try not to speak over the, whenever they're talking, but I know I said that. I probably talked over a little bit of what they said. Sorry about that, but just get excited, Let me know what your thoughts are about this game, everyone, in the comments. I know there's a lot of mixed reactions right now based on what's been seen. I try to avoid all the leaks and things like that just because I want to play it for myself and experience it for myself.
Escape while no one was looking. We're searching the area, just in case
So I feel like the story is one thing, but just the experience of playing this game and just seeing like all the work that's been put into it, that's completely a different, unique experience, you know?
What the fuck are they talking about?
Okay, it's a little bit quiet. I think yeah, it's turned all the way up, so. You're being stealthy right now, so it's all good. So like I was saying, I'm very excited to see what this game's gonna like look like and play like. It's just difficult because I'm guessing they're showing like obviously a pre-recording, so we're watching a recording and you're watching a recording of the recording, so it's like the quality is a little bit lower than it would obviously be, but it's exciting, man. This game coming up on us very soon. Uh-oh, you're going night-night, my friend. Hey, you didn't hear that? Oh, she got her headphones on.
Don't make a fucking sound. Hands up.
Easy. Easy.
Do you know a girl named Nora?
Sure, yeah.
Where is she?
In the hospital.
Where in the hospital?
Yeah, they're clearing out the upper floors. She's somewhere in there.
Dang, Ellie. Dang, Ellie.
That was dumb.
Turn it up just a little bit for you all. I mean, I guess it is kill or be killed. You definitely gotta take that PSP though, right? Is that what that was? Was it a PSP? I didn't get a good look at it. Yeah, is she really gonna leave it? You gotta pick that up. That'd be sick to have. I don't actually know if that's what it was. I couldn't really get a good look at it.
Boat's away. Word is we're almost wrapped up.
Good. I got my girl waiting for him for Bob.
I love how we'll be able to like, you know,
Upstairs.
punch through glass and
Get the job done.
just, I don't know, have different routes that we couldn't have before, which is awesome. Just gives you a little bit more options, more variety.
I'm telling you, man. Data soldier. It makes these shifts so much easier.
Sure. I'll keep that in mind.
If you're wondering, it's not really my recording, it's just the
Sounds like scars.
the gameplay is a little quiet. Try and turn it up just a little bit more for you all.
Hey, did you hear why we're all getting called up to the fob?
I heard that Isaac wants us to retake all of downtown.
I heard we might take the fight to them.
Oh, no way. Not after what went down
Hopefully that's
last
a little bit
time.
better for everyone.
Even Isaac isn't that crazy.
It's what I heard.
Ooh, be careful, Ellie.
Shut up. All right. Calm down.
Oh. Night night. I'll be seeing ya. I can't remember the exact details they said. Oh, I like that. I like that little shift.
Charlotte! Roger and back! Sticky tape from that way!
Oh crap, they heard that. Great, Molotov. So we got a good amount of options. What is that, a melee upgrade? Okay, cool. Add some spikes onto your stick. I like it.
Someone's out there.
Dude, back with the dogs. Are we really gonna have to kill? I don't want to kill all these dogs, man. No, don't do it. The dog. You burned the dog, Ellie. I think if I play this game, I'm just gonna have to leave these dogs alone, man. I'm just gonna have to avoid these dogs for real. Can we have like a knockout feature? Can we just knock them out and leave them? Oh my goodness. I don't think I can Molotov a little puppy. Oh my goodness. That little like scream it made. I hated that. That was terrible. Oh my gosh, Ellie.
Just like that.
Dang, I feel like shooting arrows in this game might be a little bit more difficult. Dang, son. Crispy. Crispy. Alright, so just giving us an idea of the variety of different weapons we can use. I like it. Ooh, don't you say a thing.
I'll go check it out.
I got you covered.
Holy shit!
What's she gonna do? Smoke her? Okay. Smoke bomb, now what?
No, over here! Drop her now, crook! Asshole!
Dang, son. Yo, Ellie is nasty in this game. Not someone you want to mess with. No, I think she found you. I don't think you found her. This is vicious. Oh, did you see that blood splatter? Did you see that blood splatter like up on Ellie's arm and her head? That was really cool. Oh, it like sticks to her face. It actually like stays there. That's crazy. I guess it goes away over time, I assume. Probably like rubs off. Maybe in the water it comes off. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, they were talking about. Look at that. I remember in the PS5 like feature video, the gameplay video, they were like, "Look at all these bugs. Go away from the lights." Really focusing on those bugs.
That you, Nora?
God, here we go with tight spaces. Yeah, what if Ellie just pulled her pistol out and just shot right through the vent? Just... She's done.
What the fuck was Abby here?
I'm not stupid. You're gonna tell us where she went.
When Isaac talks to us about this...
I'm getting tired of this.
Nora. Nora! I'm not going down for her, man.
Ooh, gotta be quiet. Dang. Wonder how long this is gonna last. I said about 20 minutes or so, so it's actually already been 20 minutes. So, I mean, I don't know how much more we have left.
Don't scream. Put that shit down. You remember me? Yeah. You remember me.
Dang, Ellie is on one in this game. Is that it? I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you thought. Maybe it's not, but yep, I think that's gonna be it. Let me know what you all thought of it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool to see a little bit more gameplay, and I think I'm good. I'm just ready to get to June 19th and play through this game. I plan to play it here on the channel, and I hope it's going to be a lot of fun. Let me know what you all think of it, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure and drop a like on the video. If y'all are new here, be sure and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye-bye.